defeat. But you can take a victory. If you can take a victory, you should take a defeat because you will not win all the time and you will not lose all the time.
Pressure on us, they've not done anything. So they're having a rivalry over Erling Haaland. You've got players on that pitch that have never won a trophy, mocking a kid.
That is not the point. The point is, what was the result on the day? I can't believe I have to. Jesus, this is dumb. This is stupid. So if when Everton beats Spurs on the day, Spurs should be bragging, no, we're a bigger team than you, even though you won on the day. No, you are allowed to enjoy and savor the result on the day, regardless of what you've done in your past and what you will do in your future. Most of the time, I try to be very, very respectful, but there's sometimes respect is not enough. Seriously, let's listen to this before I listen to this thing, because I'm trying not to be pejorative. Big Steve, big Manchester City fan, but they're not. It seems like Manchester City fans are not taking this loss kindly. It's like football is a competitive sport. You win some, you lose some, you draw some. When you lose, you take in the banter in good faith. But it seems like Manchester City fans can't take it in good faith, even though when they had the upper hand, dishing out beatings, beat down, disrespect, annihilation against Arsenal, they enjoyed it. Now it's the reverse. They can't stand it. They can't. Listen to this low IQ rant from Big Steve. No, objectively, it's a low IQ rant, and I'll prove it to you. Let's have a listen. Yeah, let's listen to this.
Enjoy it. You beat Man City 5-1, but you beat the worst version of Man City 5-1.
Let's pause
it took us to add that.
Let's pause it. We beat the low version of Man City. By that logic, the Arsenal version you were beating, was that the best version of Arsenal you were beating? No. Were you beating the best version of Arsenal when you're beating Arsenal too? So we beat and trashed the low version of Manchester City. Fair. But when you beat Arsenal, when you beating the best version, by that logic, every fan base would discredit every result. This is the people you guys listen to because they have a way of saying certain things that get you comedic and excited. He can't even take and say, fair game, right? Fair game, that's how you guys want. No. They have to be petty and discredit and trying to find loopholes. When you were beating Arsenal, the 5-1s, the 4-1s, was that the best version of Arsenal? Now, when we trashed Manchester City 5-1, no, you just beat the lower version of Manchester City. You didn't beat our best version. This is pathetic. This is idiotic. Respectfully, no, there's no other way of describing this. This is idiotic. This is silly. This is daft. Now, I don't know the man. He's a content creator, but just because you're a content creator doesn't mean you cannot be debunked, especially if you're spewing gibberish and you're being idiotic. There's no other way for me to describe this. Respectfully, this is idiotic. Let's listen to the concluding part.
Downfall to you to beat us that score. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then this rivalry thing. How can you have a rival with a team that has not done anything? They've not snatched the league. They've not put.
How can you have a rivalry with a team that hasn't won anything? So how come there's a Merseyside derby and rivalry? When last did Everton win anything? But we all know there's a rivalry between Liverpool and Everton. Spurs, I don't remember the last time Spurs won a trophy, but there's a rivalry between Spurs and Arsenal. Like, these guys are trying to rewrite the rules and the laws just because at this moment they're on the receiving side. You are a horrible and terrible loser. You are effeminate. Like, can you imagine when you were dishing it out, you enjoyed it. Now you are being dished. You can't take it. Oh, there is not a rivalry. Your rivalry from a team that not won anything. You sound like a toddler. You have a brain of a toddler. I'm sorry, but I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just calling out the obvious. He has a brain of a toddler. There's a rivalry between Everton and Liverpool, even though we know Liverpool have won major trophies than Everton will ever win. There's a rivalry between Arsenal and Spurs. We won more trophies than Spurs will ever win, but there's a rivalry there. There's a rivalry between Man City and Manchester United before the Saudis came in to take Man City out of their misery. It's like, this doesn't make any sense. You are trying to redefine things because at the moment it doesn't favor you. So by that logic, let's say Brighton or a team that shouldn't be beaten us and beat us now at the Emirates Stadium, they are not allowed to celebrate because we won more trophies than them. That is not the spirit of competitive sport. On the day, if you are beaten, we are dealing with the result of the day. We're not dealing about history. We are dealing about the result of the day. And on the day, you were beaten, battered, and spat in your face figuratively. And you can't take it. But when you do it to other teams, you enjoy, you savor it, and we take it as Arsenal fans. Now we dish it back to you. Suddenly, how many trophies have we won in the last 10 years? We have a gold badge. You don't make no sense. If a team beat us now, I don't tell them, oh, how many trophies have you won? I allow you to enjoy and savor the victory you had on that day. Like, how are we going to redefine competitive sports? And these are the clowns you guys give clout and numbers to. Who don't even cannot deal with basic logic. His basic logic is failing him. He's overly emotional, but he can't take a defeat. But he can take a victory. If you can take a victory, you should take a defeat because you will not win all the time and you will not lose all the time.
Pressure on us, they've not done anything. So they're having a rivalry over Erling Haaland. You've got players on that pitch that have never won a trophy, mocking a kid.
That is not the point. The point is, what was the result on the day? I can't believe I have to. Jesus, this is dumb. This is stupid. So if whenever team beats Spurs on the day, Spurs should be bragging, no, we're a bigger team than you, even though you won on the day. No, you are allowed to enjoy and savor the result on the day, regardless of what you've done in your past and what you will do in your future. This is when Manchester City drew against against us 2-2 in the correspondence fixtures at the celebrated, and they were celebrating massively. What you ask our father come and say, oh, why are you celebrating a draw? You celebrated a draw earlier this season, but we can celebrate a victory, a comprehensive 5-1 victory at the Emirates. You can celebrate a draw against run of play against a 10-man Arsenal team at the Etihad. You can celebrate that, but we can celebrate a victory at the Emirates. You sound stupid, respectfully. You sound stupid. This is the low and the base IQ we've gone to in football analysis, where people are trying to redefine and rewrite how we look at football objectively. Because it's Big Steve, he's white Big Steve. Let's shut your trap up, respectfully, because I'm trying to understand where it's coming from. Nobody's debating rather that Manchester City have no more trophies than us in the last few years. But let's talk about what is happening at the fucking moment. On the day you were beaten, take it on the chin. Now, maybe in a subsequent argument, we can say, oh, but we still want more trophies than you. But that day you were beaten, shut your trap and take the banter for that day. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is poor. That's why I do not rate most of these content creators, because they don't come with facts and figures. They don't come with reality. All they want to do is banter in bad faith, banter with low IQ. I'm all for banter, but let's stay within the rules of objective banter. Guys, what do you think? Comment section. Let me know what you think. Am I the one wrong here? Am I not getting it? Let me know in the comment section, because I'm not going to play the other part of the video. I've heard enough. Because one more time, I'm not trying to attack him as an individual. I don't know him from anywhere. But the points he made were objectively stupid, they were idiotic, and they were low IQ objectively. That is the fact. And I will not apologize for saying the fact. as a human being, I don't know him, but the points he made on this video about a rivalry, about Arsenal celebrating a 5-1 victory at the Emirates, his points were idiotic, silly, and daft, making it light. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe if you're new here, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. And I'll see you guys next one. Bye for now.